مم. قومي. قومي عنها. قومي. انزي. ها. ارغي. اركب زي ما بدك. The mic working is right. All right. Hello, Bobby. Yeah, best of the 275 movement speed. I knew you wouldn't get. I knew you wouldn't get 300. Oh, no way. If you got 300, that means that your proficiency sucks. Did you instantly jump to 300? Also, if you instantly jumped to 300, that would have been dumb. No, but anyways, I said, did you jump from 275 to 300? All right. Do I wear a belt? I think all lifters wear a belt when they bench. Helps your brace better, but I don't know. Don't see a great value of it. Nice. Yes, it was too big of a jump. It was a humongous jump. How much are you benching today? We're benching, I'm going to be benching 115. That's it. I'm not going to be doing much weight. No reps, one rep. Hmm. I was there in the safety at the bottom. This feels a little wonky today. Let's see how it feels on the 100. مش شغال الميكروفون هذا اصلا. هيك على راسي. خلصتي؟ آه. خلصتيش؟ آه. Great. Wow. Unbelievable. شو؟ اه اتأكد لك تروحي ها؟ كتبت الميزان قربتي وانت نقطتي بعرفش هيك باي اه
باي
اسمعوا بدون ما تنطي يعني هاد الماي.
باي.
Hmm.
This my brother. Bye.
Yeah, if anything, she's probably going to contribute in me not making it successfully from under the wire. Bit of the
Brother, what's that?
افتحي
What's that, brother?
اقفل على اليمين هذا يمين باي. Man, I don't even remember if I prayed or not. I think I didn't pray, man. We're taking a break. Screw this. She distracted me. I had to go pray because my sister is freaking distracting me. I forget to do it. So here we are. Yeah. Sorry, I cannot read anything here. Probably as much for the. Uh, let's go back. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Let me put the music back on. Not even. I don't deem myself strong by any means, but people say I'm strong-ish. 115 kilograms. I think I might put a wrist strap on, or my wrist is not happy today. I'll use them when my wrist is not happy, which I haven't twice last few days, but usually I'm not feeling wrist discomfort. Like, oh, there's some wrist bone aches. All right. So this is going to be the start of a new theme of streams, you know. I'm going to start ignoring you more often, people. And because I'm going to be trimming those videos, I'm going to be talking about my training more often. So we're warmed up here. I'm going to do 5 sets of 1 on the bar, on bench, barbell bench. 60-second between each set. And I'll see how it goes. I'll more than likely start decreasing the amount of sets I do as we add more weight, but for the time being, good practice with heavy-ish load. Shouldn't be that fatiguing. So let's see how this one goes. And based on that, we'll decide how many sets we do. The plan is 5. If it doesn't feel like I should be doing 5, we'll decrease the load. Or not decrease the load, decrease the sets. The load is going to stay the same throughout the whole working thing. Man, there's some like pain here, which is, yeah, not great. We'll see how it goes. All right. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Maybe I wrapped this wrong. Made it worse. My God. Right. I need to marker here. All right. Every time I do a set, I write it on the power rack because sometimes I get distracted and I end up not remembering how many sets I've done. Wait for the next step. Man, a minute passes so quickly when you go in process of one. Oh, what type of tendonitis? Leg, knee? Just, Like always sucks. Next set. Oh my god. I'm down places so quickly, dang it. I did 2 sets and I didn't mark. This is the next set. One more. Boop, boop. Hello, evolution. I don't have much time to talk. My god, time for the next one. Again? Okay. We'll try really quick. $115 for 3 sets of 10. Gosh. $115 for 5 sets of 1 completed. Much better there in the set. This is kind of, you just get more proficient as you do this. There's a kind of plus. Will I decrease the amount of reps? I feel like my setup was not that great because I was rushing it, but what I like about doing 5 sets of 1 is the fact that I get to practice the setup over and over and over again. That's kind of the cool thing about 5 sets of 1, because you're going to get up and have to set it up again. You could stay on the bench if you're lazy, but I think getting up is actually a benefit. Thank you, Kale. Skip song. Look at technology, like synapses. Reducing training volume was never a bad idea. Always helps with the. Private video. It was a video of my dick. That's the whole thing. That's all. That's why it's private. I don't know, someone made the video private for some reason. Don't ask questions, man. I gotta save it, man. Gotta save it somewhere. I need to get water. Ooh. All right. Whew. What happened to the music? Oh, this is annoying. But so now that I've done my 5 6 of 1 on bench, what I'll be doing next is preacher curls. I finished warming up for them, and I'm gonna do 92.5 for 2 sets of 10, and then do an AMRAP. I used to do 3 sets of 10. I decided to change that because 3 sets of 10 doesn't allow me to figure out how far I am from failure. It's kind of hard to tell, and you sometimes think you can tell, but it's really hard. So I prefer just going to failure in one set instead of doing 3 sets of 10. I just go all out with that set. I kind of always like having this set where I go all out on a certain exercise. It just helps. I like it. I don't like never going to failure on a certain exercise. Not the best strength practice, but I like doing it this way. And I have fun doing it this way, so we're sticking with it. Some people don't mind not going to failure always. I do mind, so personal preference here. Maybe it's because I lack confidence in my programming. Well, always been my way. I always went to failure, so it feels weird to not go to failure on exercises. Also possible. Eh, possible. It's just the cheaper cameras have worse lighting overall. I'm gonna go get milk from the kitchen after this set. Alright. First time ever trying this weight. No picture. That's how it goes. Nope. Wasn't happening. I wish I could have gone for it, but failed. Oh. It wasn't happening. Whew. The first time I'm ever trying this weight. Do you know how much this weighs? Weighs 22 kilograms. 3 reps with 22 kilograms, is impressive. I need to go get milk. This guy needs his milk, okay? Voice is still sore. 154. Okay, I'm gonna go get milk here. We'll be back.
Destroyed rated with 13 viewers.
Yo! Ready as soon as I went out for the milk. My hours are fucked up, so let this show to friends. I give you a clip shouty, which sometimes breaks. We're doing bench day for you bench lovers. Destroyed. Right. Works. Yeah, thanks for the raid, Destroyed. Just ready and run. I appreciate it. So, grinding League of Legend this morning. I'm sort of strength training my bench because I kind of want to just get 140 kilograms so I can move on to my real goal. Prouse. Always. I feel like always with 60-second clips. Okay. So yeah, this is. I think we're done resting. Yeah, we're done resting. I'm gonna go for my next set. I try to not yap too much. I have a timer because I forget myself. I yap a little too much. So we did 5 sets of 1 for people who just got here with 115. Felt very easy. Now we're just doing 2 sets of 10 with 97.5. After that, I'm just going to do an AMRAP with it and see how we're feeling, how the reps are going. Whew! No. Thanks, that's right. Appreciate the rate. Have a good relaxation. I think I may actually get to 12. I might get 12 reps with 97.5. And if I do, that's impressive. You know why? Because we got 12 with 95. That's where I can. So adding 2.5 kilograms is very impressive. I'm out of breath more easily now that I'm chunkier. It is what it is. I do my cardio, but I probably should do more cardio and more on the more intense zones, but I'm too lazy. And I feel like my knees wouldn't be happy if I do that. So I tend to just do lower intensity. Also, I feel like running might affect my Nordic curls grind, so yeah. I want to make a voice command for shouting out streamer the red in because I'm lazy. Alright. Getting stronger on preachers here. So many we get here. Alright. Also, listeners and bars. I'm gonna go for a negative, why not? Up. There goes my biceps torn off of the bone. You can't go to failure on preachers. You lose your biceps. Screw this. Right. But we're sharing me into getting another 5 LPs on the bar. The good kind of shaming. The best out of shaming. Reverse absorb from 54 kilogram. Here's the bar. Whew. Right, got an AMRAP here. I'm gonna see how it goes. I think I might get 97.5. Alright. I might get it for 12. And after all these sets, all that fatigue, let's see, 1 rep max, 97.5 kilogram for 12. If we get it, my 1 rep max estimate is 136.5 kilograms, which is impressive. Because you know it's not fresh. Let's see how those rising curls gonna be doing. This is like my new favorite exercise, pretty much, rising curls. It's from arm wrestlers, but it's basically hammer curls, but it recruits more forearm muscles, so why not? If you switch to this version, you might regress, because longer moment arm, but also you train more muscles, so let's say no to that. In my opinion, everybody should be curling with this instead of other curling variations. It's just better. If you are super advanced, maybe you don't want to jump into this straight away and be like, oh, okay, I'll just do as much weight as I could. Because you're going to be disappointed by your weakness, because there's muscles you don't train. So you're going to end up overall not pushing much weight, and your brachialis may regress too, because it's not being loaded that much. Whew. So if you're going to do this as a beginner, go ahead, do it. Have fun. Don't care too much. Just replace your hammer curls, all of them, with this exercise. If you've been doing hammer curls forever, and you're kind of strong, and this exercise makes you super weak, yeah, maybe do it as a finisher. And once it kind of starts catching up, you can replace all your hammer curls with it. I tend to not say there's an exercise is better than any other exercise, but for bang for the buck, time spent in the gym, you train more muscles with this, like, just as effectively, and why not? If you have small forearms, this is your solution, or one of your solutions. Not really the only solution you need, but it's one of your main solutions for sure. Whew! Man, I'm going to be doing, let's remember, you're going to be doing 22 kilograms. Alright, enjoy your shower, man. You're going to be doing 22 kilograms on preachers from now on, almost. Like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4. Well, 22 kilograms will be my default weight on preachers. We'll get 3 reps with it today. Let's see how many reps we get with Let's see how many reps we get with 97.5 on bench. If I get 12, I'll be very happy. Insanely happy. Twelve reps. Oh, that felt so hard. Oh, my God. Whew. Ugh. Oh, boy. We got a PR here. I think I have it in me for 3 sets of 10 of 100. Oh, in theory. Because usually, if you're doing something at 75%, if you're a real 100 max, whew, man, I'm fried. If it's 100% of your 100 max, and you're doing it for 12 reps, after 2 sets of 10, that means it wasn't really your 75% in most cases. That means I'm very lucky to have 100 in me for 2 sets of 10, which means 100 for 12 reps is very doable. Whew. Man, it feels so good. This shit is good. Okay, my sister left. Freaking made me move the bike here so she can ride it for a few minutes. Whew. Alright, let's put the bike where it belongs. Yeah, I think I'm very close to 140 kilograms. That was a hard last rep, so it was. I would not say that was 100% to failure. Like, never, I wouldn't have anything in the tank, but what I had in the tank is so little. That I'm sure of. Like, I had little. I think it's kind of a proficiency problem. I think, like, if it was more proficient at bench, I would have either had another rep, or I would have at least half a rep. It's not a full rep. When not all of your reps look the same, you can tell that you have a proficiency problem. I want to make chocolate milk here. I'll do it. I'll make chocolate milk after this set. Actually, I could just grab the ingredient and make chocolate milk in my room. Show you some science. I'm kind of, I haven't made up my mind here. So I've changed my grip on overhead press twice. I got it wider, a thumb distance. What happened is when you do thumb distance away, if you don't have enough mass to support it, like if your lats are not big enough, you're gonna feel unstable at the bottom. So I made it a little closer. I need to remove my shoes. They give me extra height, and my rack is just the perfect height without shoes to overhead press in without hitting the top. I'll catch my breath. I'm gonna grab my chocolate milk ingredient. Man, I'm still winded after this 12 rep on bench. I'm so winded, it's crazy. Crazy. Man, I'm heavier than ever for the record. And I feel like although I was felt better at a heavier weight, it kind of starting to disappear. Like the benefits of cardio, I should either like do more cardio to feel better or lighten up my weight, dang it. That's how it feels. I'm gonna add weight. I was not intending on adding weight, but I thought to myself, why? Gonna see if I can get 15 reps with 47.5. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch my breath here. I still feel dehydrated. Let me make my chocolate milk so I can have something rehydrating me there. Alright. I don't know. Close it. So to make it easier, I just cut a bottle. It's like DIY type of shit. Oh, I'm retarded. Amazing. Some of you say that's not news, but shut up. You're meanies. You say it's not news. You're mean. Hello, misery. Doing chocolate milk. Made it work out. This is okay. And this is why you don't make chocolate milk on your desk. It's covered with sugar now. Amazing. Amazing. And that's where my retardity hits me. Retard. Oh my god. You know what? I'm retarded. I'll allow you to call me retarded. I just covered my desk in chocolate milk, chocolate powder, and sugar. I'm retarded. I'll accept it. All the retard. Canceling. You guys can tell me I'm retarded. I'm fine. I accept my retardation. I need to clean the desk. I'll do it after my set. Screw it.
Deploying flashbang.
I never felt so retarded. Alright. As I talked about multiple times, a lot of times, goal here to make sure the bottom is stable. Flex your legs and quads. Hardcore. Alright. Full on balls to the balls. I don't feel I'm ready for this, but here we are. No. Ah! I need to clean my desk here in a second. And the floor under me. If I don't want to end up being sticky. Oh. Oh well. Oh boy. Here we go. Ah. Oh, let me clean my desk real quickly. Jeez. I'm gonna grab a vacuum from the other room. Just the most efficient way of doing it. Alright, guys. Leave me for a minute. We're gonna vacuum the room. So if you don't want to be irate by the vacuum noise, leave for a bit. Or mute it. Up to you. Mute the stream. Do whatever you want. Cleaning simulator again. You can't even hear me what I'm saying here. Oh my god, even more. Enough vacuuming, I guess. Let's put the vacuum here. Guess I decide to vacuum more in a bit. Okay, we're gonna do it again. This time I'm not gonna fail. Like an idiot. We didn't fail this time like an idiot. Amazing. Isn't it? All this so I don't go to the kitchen and make my own chocolate milk. Oh boy. Hello, Mike. You must do this after me. Dropping shit ton of sugar on my desk. I put too much sugar on it. That's for sure. Very well. We'll make mistakes in the heat of passion. I've done some of those reps. Touch and go on this overhead press. Didn't want to do that. But it was a mistake. Not the end of the world anyway. We're not going to be adding weight for a while for this exercise. By a while, I mean probably like a month. 2 months. We'll see. Based on how I progress. How are you doing, Mike? So I'm competing with my friend to see who gets 100 kilogram first. And look, I am no gambling man, but if we were to bet on somebody, I would bet on myself, even if I lose. Look, sometimes it's not about winning, it's about believing you can win and working towards it. With the vision you have, and I'm gonna see if you can make this vision come true. Synapse is doubting me. Stop saying, ain't no way you can that, because Remir, look at Remir's muscle. Look at your muscle. You're a freaking manlet with no muscle. He's a man with a lot of muscle. How are you? Feeling extra gassed out today while working out. The extra weight I'm gaining is catching up to me, for sure. But other than that, feeling strong. Bench moved fairly quickly today. It's crazy. Uh. Huh! Come on! Holy hell! Folks, I felt so weak in the second set. Holy hell. I guess we're starting to approach failure on these. Holy hell. So I admit, Wermere, I fell at the bottom of this lift. My weakness is at the bottom for these lifts. Alright. I found that getting my finger into this instead of holding it hard feels better on my fingers, so. Alright. No. It's just the message can't load. What? What, mate? Also, I'm doing fine. My cover, yeah. Feeling strong overall. This is good. Feeling strong is good. Oh boy. Camera's tilted a little. Should I fix that, or do you guys like me tilted a little bit? I mean, I bet Berg don't like it straight, so maybe I should keep it tilted. But holy hell. Felt super weak in the behind. Not the behind the neck. The barbell overhead press. Possibly because of bench. I went harder on that. Just fine. My second exercise, as long as I go to failure, we're fine. I'm surprised I managed to only get 10 reps though. Not good. Not good. Not as good as I wanted. First set got 13, second set got 10. Nah. I mean, when it comes to higher reps, it's reasonable to drop. To drop big. Whenever, if you ever Yes, do any exercise. Oh, for doing high reps, you tend to just drop in reps way much faster. Because high reps tend to be more fatiguing. Yeah, I believe I got 13 than 15 last workout, or 14 or 15 than 15. And this is more weight, so it's fine. I'm gonna stick to this weight until it's not hard no more. Oh boy. Man. Alright, shit. I'm gonna do something for Wimir, okay? Wimir, are you here? Wimir, I summon thee, Wimir. Alright, where is Wimir? Wimir, come on. Where is he? Oh, my right bicep feels more so than my left one, for sure. Somebody tell Wimir we're trying his curl. Where is Wimir? Come on, Wimir. Where are you? We're doing wrist twists. We're doing that. I'm doing dumbbell floor bench. I don't want more music while working out. I might start working out without music from now on. You guys are gonna keep the music. Skip song. Easier than playing it. You guys are gonna keep the music for yourself. I might just start doing it without music. I don't care too much. Alright. Whew. But where is Remy, man? We need him. I'm gonna keep saying Remy until he comes back. Remy! And no, we're not gonna do that. Hello, Coco. Where's my nut? Oops. Nope. Not doing it. I'm still fatigued on biceps. This felt like weighed a ton. And I've curled that before. For the record, I've done Goes with 40 for 5. This shows. This feels so heavy. Not doing it. Yeah, no, don't summon the. Forget about it. I'm motherfucking fatigued as hell. Not happening. I don't want to tear a bicep. Just to a point that he might be correct on. Right. Too late, don't summon the. Alright. Now let's unload the barbell here. But forget about the view mirror. I think no matter how much biceps he does, it's still not like no matter how many pulls he does, it's still not as fatiguing as one simple set of curls to failure, which is what I did. So screw that. So when I was making the argument that it's gonna be too tough to stand with 50, or like trying to tell me just try and stand with 50 kilograms, okay? Basically, it was telling me just try and stand with it and curl one rep. And I don't think I can do that. I think one set of curls to failure. Well, good that you love it. Yeah. So what you're telling me is going to be super hard to even stand with that much weight, which is correct. And they told me to try it out, and I thought, sure, why not? I just thought, sure, why the hell not? But I feel just insanely fatigued after this set of curls today that I'm not going to even be willing to try that out. Walking fast. Walking fast. Walking fast is past. Oh no, we're talking about Berg. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Okay, yeah, I missed the first line. Oh, I missed the first thing you wrote there, and it kind of made me not understand it till I read the line above. Oh boy. This one might be more foolproof when it comes to progression. Might be. We'll see. All right. We'll see how foolproof this is. Oh my god. I'm scared of stabbing my dick with a dumbbell when I put it like this. Right. That's like my biggest fear. All right. Let's try this out. My right quad cramped. Amazing. isn't it? My God, this will hurt. Oh. Keep song. All right. Today, working, I've been feel like almost all my sets simply hitting the failure numbers, you know? Like failure bar speed, like they're just moving like real slow in the last rep. Thing I got this week where everything is just high intensity, whether I like it or not. Either full on grinder or not. Not much choice. When you're doing double progression, it's kind of luck. You might just have a day like this where everything is a grinder. And you're getting PR, so you can't say no. Okay, now. Phew! Oh boy. Oh, baby. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna rest for 2.5 minutes. This is insane. My block max, my Billy probably looks humongous. The block max worked. Giga bulking, giga bloating, you know. Really worked very, very well here. All those calories I ate feeling today's workout, man. It feels so good. It feels so good. Man. I don't really know. I want to go to the toilet here actually before I carry on working out. Dang it. This shit killing me, man. Be right back. Hip song. Screw it, I'm gonna have music. Feel a little fried today. I don't want to do the rest of my podcast without music, mate. I give up. I want music, man. Where's my earbuds? There. Seems like I missed some sugar here. The sugar. I'm sure they call some drugs sugar. I think I've heard somewhere that they do call drug sugar. I'm actually talking literal, actual sugar. That I've missed. I just dropped. It's not drugs. I don't deal with drugs. Alright, so a while ago I was happy that Twitch was actually stopping view bots on Twitch. But apparently they stopped. They realized that the number of views they have dropped a lot. Okay? Twitch realized, oh fuck, if we don't have people view botting, we're losing a lot of viewers. Because a lot of their viewers are bots. So I ended up just letting the view bots on Twitch. There's no solution. The only way that view bots will disappear from the platform is if all the other platforms stop using view bots. Maybe after this set, maybe. How long is this video? I might end up refunding you. I don't feel like you bots. Alright. But it's for gambling. Guys. Nope. Oh. Oh. Whew. 1 minute 50. Yeah. The thing is, I'm streaming on YouTube. No, I'm not watching that garbage. Maybe there's a small difference, but you can probably use both or both. They kind of work there pretty much the same. If there's a difference, it's going to be very minimal. It doesn't matter really. So wrist or ankle, they both work. for the same purpose. You can use them for wrist or your ankle. It's just the name. It's like the gendered stuff, pretty much. It's like shampoo for women, or women like women's shampoo. Does that mean men can't use it? Nah, it's just the name. If you look up at wrist, ankle, and look up at wrist, ankles, and all the ankles, I don't know. Wrist cap or wrist ankle, you'll see that they kind of look very similar. The problem is it's the Velcro thing is the problem. If you're gonna buy something like those, maybe try finding something that doesn't have Velcro, like this thing that the same way my belt is. Those kind of stop working with time. If you don't have a sewing machine, you cannot use them again. So maybe a higher quality would be not like that. Velcro tends to suck. But if there's no option but Velcro, buy Velcro. I mean, they're kind of cheap usually, so it doesn't really matter. Your wrist should not be your forearm should not be a weakness. Using so little weight on cable side raises that I think using a normal handle would be just fine. Also, I recommend you do, if you're gonna start doing new exercise, only buy the cuffs if you run into problems. No, I don't use much weight on that exercise anyway. The exercise has like huge momentum. It's just physics. You're not gonna be using much weight. Nobody will be using much weight on that exercise unless they're cheating it. So they're gonna be doing like 2.5 kilograms or 5 kilograms. It depends on the cable, maybe 10. Depends on how the cable is made. So it doesn't really matter. You'll be able to handle that weight in your hand. Unless it's causing you wrist pain while you do side raises on the cable, I wouldn't buy cuffs. But also, if you don't want to develop calluses, I guess, and you want to keep your hands as soft as possible, although I don't think side raises would cause calluses. I don't think anything like that. Maybe pull down and rows would cause calluses. That you maybe could. Oh. Now if my hands get sweaty. I mean, the part that holds the weight tends to not be sweaty. Or not get sweaty unless you touch your body during the workout, like this guy. This guy's an idiot. He keeps touching his body while he works out, so always have to either chalk up or something like that. I don't know. I try to just not do it, but I always forget. Yep. I keep touching my body. Like my face, my neck. And it gets the sweat on my palms. It makes it harder to grip. It's not really bad habit. I can't do anything about it, really. Can't do nothing about it. Oh, you could. It could stop touching my body. Or try to. Too much work. Well. I kind of, it's a preference. I like to not have a lot of equipment when I go to the gym. I like to just kind of, like when I used to go to the gym, I would not take anything but knee sleeves, and I only took them because my knees were a little achy sometimes, I would wear them. But I like to just kind of go to the gym. Nothing, no equipment. I don't like carrying a bag with me. It just, and here gyms seem to not give a fuck about if you clean your bench or not. Nobody cleans their shit. So it's whatever. Like, most gyms don't even have things or towels to clean this stuff. The hygiene is not very high here. Always. Too many things. I mean, if you're gonna carry a bag with you, sure. It's not a bad idea to buy gifts then. And you don't run into the problem where you... I say go for it then. I personally don't like having a lot of equipment. Being able to just work here is just the bliss. Go, do your thing, and leave. Whew. Okay. I want to open the windows. I'm so sweaty. The blocked necks and I look. I look so bloated right now. Yeah, not a big deal. Only it would be a big deal if I cared too much about body dysmorphia, but this barbell will help me get ahead of Vermeer. So. Oh. I'm gonna refund you your points, by the way, Misery. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that video. You just reminded me. You're pregnant. It is what it is. Unless that ain't gonna build itself. You're gonna look pregnant. Sacrifices are worth it sometimes. Plus, this is our baby. You cannot hate our baby, you know. Can't hate our baby. Can't find your goddamn redeem, dang it. Did someone refund you? Did you refund him? What's it called? Did you refund him? Okay, what's something stupid? No, she did not. Our baby? Yes. Did not. Okay, yeah, I found it. Let me just mark everything as done so I don't have to go through a lot of things. So basically, this is my favorite exercise to do while trying to progress Nordic curls. Because I don't have to use my hips much. Just going on your toes and squat. Unstable. Will not get much glute. Misery knows. Exactly, Misery. I need the extra fat. You know, if things go bad, at least I can survive over this. Unfortunately, well, it wouldn't be enough. Yeah, this wouldn't work. I need to wait on the bar. If I were to do it like this, the bar is going to go flying and fall down. Whew. Trying to get those core gains. It is what it is. Trying to get 140 kilogram on bench. That helps. Push some more weight. And plus, most people on social media flex like you can see, like I don't look that good, right? Look, there's Billy, right? But all social media guys would just like suck up their their belly, or like empty their belly from air, and flex. Now I look like so much leaner. And so it doesn't matter. Like, it's kind of up to you if you care. I'm not gonna walk around with the air empty from my belly so I look amazing for people. Like, oh, I gotta make sure I flex my belly all the time when I'm walking. Never stand sideways because that'll show your belly. Always stand forward and flex your abs so you can have some definition, you know. Screw that. I might put a brick behind my feet. Ankle, I mean. Let's see how it goes. Huh. Let's see. This will make it more stable, I guess. Ah, Badish. Yeah, this works. More stable. What, you get me pregnant, Nikoka, and then you forget that it's our baby? Is that what's going on? Skip song. So you're gonna run away, go through the milk, and never come back? You just put that baby inside me and just dip? You think you can just do that? Huh? We don't allow that in the society. Okay? You should know better. Skip song. Oh, nobody told you to not use a condom. You get me pregnant, you deal with the consequences. You look better than your dad. I weigh more than my dad right now, Misery. Okay. Nikoko get very pregnant. Same way you got me pregnant. I might just... So that's what I did these standing on my tippy toes, which is wasn't that great. Too much stability, felt risky. So putting bricks under my legs. Not doing it. No, this brick is fine. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna do leg raises 2 with it. Time for me to go to work. Misery, appreciate your company. Thanks for hanging out here. Take care. And may work be as chill as ever. May you get all the drag queen you desire. May all your customers be drag queens and be into you. How about this repair? I know I associate drag queens with black people. Oh, whatever. Maybe I've seen too many black drag queens, that's it. But definitely the opposite customers. Oh well. Oh, that sucks. Hmm. Let's do the leg raises here. Don't always hit my core. Oh no. Looking jacked from the chesticle area. Let's go by my feeling when it comes to wrestling those sets. But this workout went quite fast actually. Surprisingly quite fast. This is basically my favorite exercise. The squat when going for Nordic curls. You want to try and eliminate as much hamstring because recovery demand is very high when it comes to Nordic curls. So you don't really want to use much hip. As much incline as possible on these is preferred. The higher the better overall. That's what I learned. Every time I fuck up and decide to go normal squats and start adding more weight and using more hip, I start regressing. And you don't want to regress with Nordics. It's not like I'm losing muscle or anything, I'm just fatigued. And I want to be recovered so I can make sure I always hit PRs. Always. Every workout, a new PR. Not really, but it's every 2 workouts a PR. I've been almost consistently getting a PR every 2 workouts, which is great. Amazing. They have this much progress. Huh. Back to kids. Hopefully not gonna get yourself in trouble. I know you. You get yourself in trouble often. You're a troublemaker, Berg. I know it. You're a troublemaker. You don't look like it. But we all know that Berg is the most troublemaker ever. This stream didn't go as intended. They told me to go and eat kinafa, which is I don't want. I'm tired. Wait, I didn't say skip song. I said kinafa. What the fuck? I thought Nikoko skipped the song. I was like, why did she skip it? Jeez, she hate that song? Apparently, kinafa sounds like skip song. Kinafa. I don't want to eat kinafa. Oh my god, my PC is glitching. My monitor is glitching. Alright, I'll restart the PC after this. I think I need to restart the PC. That's all. That's how it goes. And squats. Maybe I'll change my. I think I have my fort incline. I think I might use just the 15. Yeah, I'll try the 15 kilograms instead of bricks. Like, I like bricks and all, but they don't seem to be the best. $20 seems too thick from what I'm seeing. Let's try the last set with the bumper plate. Now this might be more reasonable, I don't know. Maybe not. Let's put the brick next to it for a comparison. I mean, the brick felt too high. Yeah, I wish it was a little higher, dang it. Okay, well, we're gonna try. Alright, so basically what I was trying to doing something different to the elevation. Bricks hurt a little too much, sharp edges are not comfortable. I'm gonna do for this. I'm gonna try and put my feet as deep as possible. So I don't get right, so something like this sounds reasonable. Right. We'll try this out. The other one that didn't really feel safe. It defeats the purpose of trying to. It defeats the purpose of trying to have an incline that is super high behind my feet. I could just go to my tippy toes if I didn't still want it to feel unsafe, you know. Go as deep as possible in these. Just I try to go up with my quads, not my hip. That's the goal. Oh boy. For people who are weak and doing exercise like this, like me, where you're only doing 40 kilograms, you'll realize the thing that bothers you the most about this exercise is how little weight. And it's not an ego thing. The problem with having little weight on the barbell, it doesn't sink onto your body. A lot of people can't find where to put the bar because there's not much weight on the bar for it to push your muscle and compress them, and the fat to push it, you know, and reach a secure area where there's bone. That's why a lot of people tend to just that's why a lot of beginners seem to struggle finding a good place for the bar. They just kind of find a place that is reasonably secure, progress it, and the other positions kind of become accessible later just as they get stronger. Just a little tip. So as I progress on this, I'll probably find a good place to put the bar. But right now, I'm really struggling to find a good placement for it. I'm gonna rest till I get 2 more reps towards the bar. I'm trying to not use my lats with it, so trying to keep my weight as vertical as possible, but you'll lean back eventually when you get fatigued. As long as it's not excessive, not using a lot of lats, should be the end of the world, but make sure you're using your leg muscles and your core. That's my little tip for this exercise. Little lean is fine, too much lean is not fine. Let's do a little more. Get another rep and see how it goes. Oh boy. Should be able to do maybe more than one, so let's see. Nope. I'll give that one a gun for a 5. I think that's all I had in me for sure. Woo! I'm gonna shower after this workout. I feel extra stinky. Usually I don't feel stinky while working out, but I do feel stinky right now. I shower based off my feeling. If I feel stinky, I shouldn't shower earlier. If I don't feel stinky, I don't mind delaying the shower an hour, 2, 3, 4, or 5. As long as I'm not going out, I'm harming nobody. Doesn't matter. I'm probably not the most healthy thing for your skin to not shower after workout. But boy, do I not care sometimes. Right now I do care. I feel extra stinky. Ooh. Maybe they make a device where it forces you to smell your body more often. I would shower more often, maybe. Alright. YouTube, take care, YouTube. I'm gonna see if this is gonna be good material for the next video or not. Anyhow, bye bye.